Good morning. We are here live on Twitch. We're about to jump in and play some Seattle Mariners baseball here on the channel. We've got a 3-game series with the Chicago Cubs coming up. Well, we've got a 6-game homestand between the Cubs and the Phillies coming up before we hit the road to end the month of August and into the month of September. That is one thing that I am definitely looking forward to. So this is where we are. So give me 1 second. Sorry, it's been a little. Okay, so this is where we are. So we are looking. Give me 1 second. There we go. We are looking at a 3-game series. Like I said, we're looking at a 3-game series against the Cubs and against the Phillies. Game number 1, Ryan Sloan will take on Matthew Boyd. Game number 2, Shota Imagina will take on Logan Evans. And then game 3, Logan Gilbert against Cade Horton. We're definitely going to play full one for game 3. Games 1 and 2, I'm thinking about player locking, but I'm also thinking about doing quick manage and then just jumping in towards the end of the game if it looks good. So I think that's what we're going to start with game 1. So we're gonna jump in game 1 here. Ryan Sloan and Matthew Boyd. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump in and we're gonna do quick manage. Both teams are leading their divisions. Seattle has 72 wins. The Cubs have 84. We are wearing our City Connect uniforms today against the Cubs here at T-Mobile Park. And it'll be Ryan Sloan against Matthew Boyd. So let's see what happens. All right, and we are on to your inning number 1. Let's see how it goes. So we get 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning as Cody Clemens drops a homer over to the right field fence for a 2-run shot, his 25th of the year, giving us the 2-0 lead. Cubs answer with 2 of their own, tying it at 2, as Dansby Swanson hits a homer to center, and he and Michael Busch come across to score. So not even 2 innings in, and the score is tied at 2. All right, so we're going to the 3rd inning. Game's tied at 2. Looking good so far. All right, we're in the bottom of the 4th. Still tied at 2. We put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning, giving us a 5-2 lead. A 3-run shot to center by Cal Raleigh as he, Miles Mastrobuoni, and Rob Refsnyder come across the score. Ben Brown came in to replace Kenley Jansen apparently, and that's how they got the final 2 outs. So we are in the 6th inning. Sloan still slinging that baseball. And we don't give up any runs in the top of the 6th. And bottom of the 6th looking good. We're going to try. Let's see if we can push it here. I want to see if I can get him to 7. So let's see how this inning starts. Suzuki.
Ball 4, take your base.
Ooh, that's not good. We walked him. Bush got a double. We are going to make a pitching change. Dansby Swanson will come to the plate. And we are going to pick up Ed. We're going to put in. Hang on. Let me see. Let me take a look here real quick. Yeah. All right. Okay. We are going to put in Edward Buzzardo.
Now pitching for the
We're going to let him pitch against Dansby Swanson.
Edward Buzzardo.
He gets a ground out. That's our first out. Miguel Amaya is at the plate. He hits a single, clears the bases. It is 5-4. Pete Crow Armstrong is up. Armstrong hits into a fielder's choice. And Nico Horner is at the plate.
Ball 4, take your base.
We walked him. Matt Shaw is up. He hits into a pop-up. We walk out of this. We walk out of the top of the 7th. Gave up 2 runs. We're up 5-4. Let's see how the bottom of the 7th inning goes. But we don't give up. We don't get a run. It's still 5-4 going into the 8th. Back to the top of the order with Happ, Bregman, and Suzuki at the plate. Happ struck out. Bregman follows suit. And so does Suzuki. So Buzzardo recovers from that 7th inning and posts a good 8th. So Tyler Holton is in the game. He'll be facing Donovan Crawford and Mastrobuoni here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
You're out.
Donovan flew out. Crawford hits a double.
That's ball 4.
Mastrobuoni follows with a walk. We're back to the top of the order with Rob Refsnyder at the plate. Refsnyder hit a single, drove in Crawford. And we now are up by 2 as Cal Raleigh is at the dish. Raleigh clears the bases with a 3-run homer, and I don't want to say that it's over, but it's 9-4, so we got 1 out. Julio Rodriguez is at the plate. Jameson Taillon is coming in to pitch. Oh, wow. Damn.
Ball 4, take your base.
They walked Rodriguez.
3.
Clemens struck out. That's 2 outs.
Out.
And Naylor flies out. So we are in the top of the 9th inning. Edward Buzzardo is at the plate. He would face Michael Bush, Dansby Swanson, and Miguel Amaya. Let's see how it goes.
3.
He strikes out Bush. Swanson smacks a solo homer. It hurts, but, we're still up by 4, so we'll see what happens.
Out.
Amaya flies out. Pete Crow Armstrong is up. He's 0 for 4 on the day. And he's going to finish 0 for 5. Mariners pick up the victory, winning game 1 here 9-5. Cal Raleigh was named player of the game. He went 3 for 5, 2 homers, scored 2 runs of his own, and drove in 6 RBIs. Ryan Sloan gets the victory. Kenley Jansen tallied with the loss for the Cubs. Michael Bush and Seiya Suzuki had doubles. Dansby Swanson had 2 homers. He had 3 RBIs. Miguel Amaya had 2. Seiya Suzuki grounded into a double play. Pete Crow Armstrong stole his 20th base on the year. Matthew Boyd last 3 1/3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 2 runs. They both earned, walked 2 and struck out 6. Kenley Jansen, who gets saddled with the loss, lasted 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, walked a guy. Ben Brown goes an inning, gives up a hit, but gets 2 Ks. Daniel Palencia goes an inning, gives up a hit, but gets a K. Tyler Holton goes an inning in the 3rd, gives up 5 runs. No, I'm sorry, gives up 5 hits, 4 runs, walked 1. Jameson Taillon pitches the final 2/3. He gets a walk and a K. The Cubs, they got shell-shocked the hard way. As for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford had a double. Raleigh had 2 home runs. Cody Clemens had 1. Raleigh had 6 RBIs. Clemens had 2. Refsnyder had 1. Raleigh is now sitting at 83 on the RBI count. Brendan Donovan had 2 fielding errors, pushing his total for the season up to 8. Ryan Sloan goes 6 innings, gives up 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, walked 4, struck out 8. Edward Bizardo gets his first save of the year. Of course, when you go 3 innings, you give up 2 hits, a run, walked a guy and struck out 4, it kind of happens. So, good on Edward to get his first save of the year. Sloan evens his record at 4-4. That's a good start. Kenley Jansen falls to 4-4, taking the loss. Boyd, of course, gets a no decision. So game 1 goes to Seattle by the final of 9-5. And yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Game number 2, Logan Evans and Shota Imagana are going to be on the bump. Seattle has a 1-0 lead in this series right now. And we will be getting... We will be getting ready to see how this goes. Interesting. Okay, so alright, so game number 2, Shota Imagana and Logan Evans. Game, we're gonna do, you know what, let's do another quick minute for this one. Let's just see how it goes, because I'm curious, because I'm gonna do the full game for game 3. That's a pitching matchup that I really want to get involved in. We're wearing our alt Northwest green, the full uniform with the cap, the jersey, and the pants. We're taking on the Cubs here at T-Mobile. Evans versus Shota Imagana. So they want Logan Evans out. Okay. You know what? Okay. They want Logan Evans out. I can see that. So we're gonna. So all right. They want Evans out. Let's see what we can do about that. So they want Evans out, which I gotta be honest, I completely agree with. Alright, well, who do we have on here that we could move up? And let's see. Okay, so we can't move up Dubnyk because he's not on the 40. Alright. Anderson, I think we moved him. Yeah, we put him on the 40. I'm not sure if I want to move him up yet or not. I kind of had a plan on waiting until next year to move him up. But let's see. I mean, it would be him or Dubnyk would be the, would be the ones to move up. Let's see. Dubnyk is starting today. That means that, that means that Anderson would start tomorrow. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I think we're going to do it. So, we're going to do it. So we're going to move Cade Anderson up to the Major League roster. And we're going to move Logan Evans back down to AAA. Yes, I'm completely aware. I made those decisions on my own. Let's go check the rotations and make sure. So Anderson is where he needs to be, and Evans is in the 5 slot. Okay, so just so I know what we're looking at here. Okay, so Marcelo Perez would start tomorrow. Let's move Evans. We'll move Evans to the 2. Alright, we'll do that for AAA. Cade Anderson will start against Shota Imagina. I gotta be completely honest. I did not see this coming. So give me just 1 second. I did not expect to do. I can't not be involved in his MLB debut. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna player lock him for this one. I want to be involved. His MLB debut. It's the right thing to do. So we're gonna player lock with we're gonna player lock with Cade Anderson. I gotta be honest. I did not expect to be doing this. At least not till September. I figured I wouldn't be bringing Anderson up till September when we did call-ups. That's specifically why I put him on the 40-man roster, was to bring him up for call-ups. But they're going to force our hand. We're going to do it early. So Cade Anderson is going to make his Major League debut at home against the Chicago Cubs, against Shota Imagina. Yeah.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive.
This got interesting real quick.
Interleague baseball on MLB The Show.
The Cubs versus the Mariners.
Chicago Cubs.
Cade Anderson's Major League debut.
Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no way around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on.
You see the list?
Like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all.
We have 5 about this kid's future, of the top 100 prospects.
He's about to face the best lineup of his life, so I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
And then, not to mention that, we already have another one on our roster in Sloan, who's been up there. Ian Happ
Number 8.
will be the first one to face Cade Anderson.
Curveball. Low inside.
Oh, here we go. The Major League debut of the lefty, Cade Anderson. And that first pitch is fouled off.
Changeup. Low inside.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for
got
strike
him on
2.
that one. Right now we are 73 and 56.
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
Ooh, that one missed.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Keeps the at-bat
And
going
that
with a
one
foul
is
ball.
fouled off. Count
Change
goes
up.
to 1
Low
and 2.
inside. Change up. Low inside.
The 1-2.
Anderson with the 1-2 pitch.
Cuts,
He
misses, it's a
gets his
strikeout.
first strikeout
Not accepted.
And
off of
that's the
Ian
first
Happ.
strikeout
That's
of
his
his
first major
league
league
career.
strikeout.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to
Cade
just win
Anderson with
games.
a
He wants to
beautiful pitch right
dominate at this
there.
level.
Ian Happ
Do you
just
think young pitchers could
just
sometimes
went,
get
"Whee!"
too caught up
Nope.
in trying to rack up
Slider.
Ks early in their
Middle
career?
outside.
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power
Slider.
stuff or
Middle
strikeout
outside.
stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him
comes the
stick his
first pitch
chest out
from
a little bit further.
Anderson.
Next to hit,
And
Seiya
Suzuki sends this one
Clemens
flying.
to the alley.
But
Pulls it down and he
Clemens makes the catch
catch.
in the left
And
field,
there's 2 down.
left center alley,
Third. The third
and
baseman,
gets the
number
second
2,
out.
Alex.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Zach Gallen throws 7
Low outside.
innings, 2 hit ball, and fortunately it was in a losing effort to the
Four seam
Reds.
fastball. Low outside.
Shohei
And
Ohtani
first
increased
offering
his
is fouled
NL
off.
leading home run
Bregman
total
goes 5
to
feet
39.
11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a
Changeup.
free agent.
Middle outside.
Of
2
course,
down,
they're
nobody
covering
on.
the news that Anderson
Swinging a foul
getting
straight
called
back.
up.
Four seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. And
No,
there's
that's
a
a
ball.
ball.
That's a
That one's in
really
for a
good job
ball.
of laying off the 0-2 high
Four-seam
fastball. Is going to make that
Middle
pitcher
inside.
really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouled off.
And
they'll
that
do it
one
again.
is fouled off. Count
Four-seam
is
fastball.
1 and 2.
High inside. Four seam fastball. High inside.
1-2.
Bregman waits for his pitch.
Really good take, especially
Anderson
with 2
gets
strikes.
that one in for a ball, even in the
Four
count
seam
at
fastball.
2.
Low outside.
We got a 2-2 count, 2 outs.
Did he
Checks his
swing?
swing.
He went around.
And he went around.
Anderson
Not
gets
an
2
easy
Ks
call
in
there,
the
but
inning.
that puts an end to the inning.
And the M's
It'll be
walk
the M's
out.
turn. No score. You're watching
As
Mariners
Anderson-
baseball on the show Northwest.
Anderson puts up 2 strikeouts in the first inning, so
Second inning set to go. So
An
now
early
it's the
start.
Cubs hitter in the 4-hole. Dansby
Seattle.
Swanson.
took a 1-0
Swanson
lead in the bottom of
launched
the
the pair.
first. And let's see what happened here. Well, Cal Raleigh hit another homer to center field and took the lead. So that's how we ended up with the lead. Cade
Homers in his
Anderson
last
Four
game.
seam fastball. High middle.
facing Dansby Swanson. First pitch from the lefty in for a
Four
strike.
seam fastball.
Swanson leading the Cubs with 33 doubles on the year.
Four seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1.
That one hit on the
Great
ground to
stop.
short.
Fires
Crawford
to
makes the
first,
stop, throws it
and
across.
very nicely done for the out.
Ooh, they got him. That was close.
That is it.
They get Swanson for the first out.
Miguel.
Miguel
it's Miguel
Amaya coming to the plate.
Four seam fastball. High outside.
Amaya hitting 263 right now as Anderson throws his first pitch.
I mean,
That one's in
nice
for
job
a
just
strike.
presenting it to be better than it actually
Four
was.
seam fastball. High middle.
Amaya signed out of Panama as
Swings
he
here and blasts one left
sends
field.
that one to
Clemens
left,
goes
and
back
Clemens
to the
makes the
warning track,
catch
makes the catch.
at the warning track. And
That is it.
Miguel Amaya damn near gave Cade Anderson a heart attack
Here's Nico Horner.
as that one went flying.
Low inside.
Ball.
That one drops in for a ball. Anderson,
Four seam
Horner,
High
third
inside.
on the team with 70 runs.
Four seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count,
miss.
there's no doubt that the success
2-0
rate
count.
goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Horner ahead 2-0.
In today's game,
that one
not that
dropped
many
him for a
fastball
strike.
Counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ball line
And
out
he hit
towards
that one to center. Rodriguez makes the catch. 2 innings in the books for the Cubs. They're down 1-0, as it'll be Donovan, Lucas, and Crawford coming to the plate for the bottom of the 2nd inning here in Seattle.
On to the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
So we are here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Anderson is at the plate. Busch is at the plate with Anderson on the mound, and that one's in for a strike.
Low outside.
Strike 2.
Got him to swing over the curve.
The whole field right here, definitely pounding him away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes the 4-seamer. And that one is fouled off. Count remains 0-2.
High outside.
0-2 now.
There's another fastball from Anderson. And that one is sent to center. That one is not coming back. And Cade Anderson, unfortunately, gives up a homer.
He'll circle the bases,
and Michael Busch,
and we're level.
it's his 29th of the year, 435 feet, and we are tied at a run apiece.
We knew it wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Always
that
exciting
one's
to
in
see a
for a
leadoff
strike.
home run
Kelly
in the
hitting
inning. Kinda gets
220.
the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Four-seam fastball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the
Then,
zone.
0-2
down.
Kelly,
Low middle.
a free agent signing back in 2024, a former
Four-seam fastball.
Arizona Diamondback, if I remember correctly.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Gets a
And
piece
that
there. We'll
one's
do it
fouled
again.
off. Count remains
Low
0-2.
inside.
And that misses.
That one missed
1-2
for a
the
ball.
count.
Count goes to 1-2.
Low inside.
On the ground to
He
the
hits
left.
that one on the
Gets
ground.
to it
Donovan
to the
makes a
side.
stop,
Throw to first.
throws it
It's
over.
there.
They
That's a
get
great
the
play.
out.
Just so impressed with
So
the movement.
Kelly
on that play.
gets
Footwork was
the ground
excellent.
out.
The arm strength was there, and of
As
course,
Donovan
the most important part
makes the
was getting
slide, makes the catch, makes the scoop, the throw,
Here's the
and we got our
fielder,
first
Pete
out.
Crow Armstrong.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Pete Crow Armstrong and Cade Anderson.
Just missed.
Armstrong watches that one for a ball. Armstrong, a 2025 All-Star, hitting .228 on the season.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Doing pretty damn good for himself, if I do say so. And
Swing
that
and
one
ball
hit
lifted
to
in the
left
air,
field.
pretty
Luke.
well struck. That one
No, that's
carrying
Clemens.
and brings it in at the wall.
Wow, that one was a nice catch by Clemens near the wall. And that is 2 outs as Armstrong
Back
flies
to the
out.
leadoff spot in the Cubs
Ian
lineup.
Happ is
Ian
up.
Happ
He
getting ready
struck
to
out
hit.
to open
He's
the
0 for
game.
1.
Inside.
The heater is clearly
Comes in
giving him
for a
trouble
strike.
early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
He hits that one on the ground, foul.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2
Let's see
down,
if he can
nobody
handle
on.
this fastball.
In the air to
He
left
handles
center.
it, hits it to
Rodriguez
left center.
throws to the
Rodriguez
right
giving
on the
chase, makes
And
the
that
catch
is that.
in 3 innings in the
Early inning, a
books.
solo homer. We move
The
on
Cubs
to the
tied at
bottom of
1,
inning number 3. All
thanks to
tied
the
1-1.
Michael Busch homer. And we are tied at 1 going into the bottom of the 3rd here in Seattle.
Back
We
in
open up the
Seattle,
4th.
now the
It
number 2
is
hitter,
still
Seiya
1-1.
Suzuki.
As Seiya Suzuki is at the plate.
Four-seam fastball.
That one missed. Suzuki acquired
Four-seam fastball.
in
Low
2022.
outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And Suzuki hammers this one,
Drive, base hit.
but Rodriguez cuts it off, and they hold him to a single. But Suzuki gets on
That'll make
base.
you feel good as a hitter
And,
right there. And now let's see if
yeah,
they throw
it's
some
gonna be
action with good
interesting.
wheels on the bases.
Here's Alex
So we
Bregman.
got Alex
He struck out
Bregman
swinging at his first at bat.
at the plate.
No,
Suzuki
outside.
on the mound, but that one missed for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh, looks more focused at the plate.
Come
and working
on.
the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball.
okay.
That knocks them down to one challenge left. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next
Ball
pitch
three.
misses, and it's 3-0. Dansby Swanson in the
that was
on-deck
not
circle,
good.
hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic.
I was in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the
He
air,
hits that one to
field.
right,
Lucas
but it's
moving
going to
under
get
this
caught
one.
by Lucas.
And there's one
Suzuki's
away.
going to scamper back to first, and we've got our first out of the inning. Dansby Swanson comes to the plate.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
This is one of those situations.
Swanson
the
watches that one
infielders
for a
have
strike.
to pre-plan
In his
and
last 10
understand that the
games,
ball's gonna be
Swanson
hit extremely hard
came
right
around
at
to
him if
score
they're gonna
6
have a chance
times.
to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away.
Looking for the double play,
And there's a foul
and
ball.
that one got fouled off. It did not sound good.
Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-2.
Here comes a slider, and yeah, that was a little too far inside.
Four-seam
But it made
fastball.
him think about it.
Low outside.
And he hits that one to left. Clemens giving chase, makes the catch. Suzuki hustles back to second, and that's 2 outs.
If he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Miguel Amaya is
Go
up.
ahead,
He
run on
flew
base.
out in his first
Miguel
at bat.
Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Low inside.
Ball.
That one misses for a ball.
Change up.
Suzuki off the first with 2 away.
Ball.
That changeup
Four-seam
dropped
fastball.
a lot.
High outside.
Ha.
That was in for a strike. Count is 2-1.
High middle.
Line drive, and
And
that's a base
Amaya
hit to right.
hits that one in the right. Runner moves up.
They
Suzuki moves
stop
up to
the lead
second.
runner at second. Now
We got
2
runners
out
at
with 2
second,
outs.
first and second with 2 outs.
Nico Horner will
Nico
come up
Horner.
to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Is up.
Ha.
Horner watches that one for a strike. He lined out in his first at bat.
Slider. Low inside.
And that
No,
one missing
that's a ball.
inside.
Miss.
Sharp slider.
Slider.
2 aboard, 2
Middle
outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He hits that one foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it back
And he
with
got
2
him to foul that
strikes.
one off.
Curveball. Low inside.
Here comes the curve. That one's hit on the ground to short.
Crawford flips
And
it.
they make the
They
flip
got
to
the
second.
out, and that'll do
Get
it.
the out, and 4 innings in the books. Game tied, still 1-1. We go to the bottom of the inning. Donovan, Lucas, and Crawford coming to the plate as the M's will look to try to take the lead back.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Springer snapped an 0 for 21 streak against the Rays with a two-hit performance. Pirates offense is on a bit of a tear over the last 35 games, averaging 6 runs, a team average of 277.
Four-seam fastball. High
Game
inside.
is still tied at 1. Bush is at the
Four-seam
plate.
fastball. High inside.
He hit the homer that Anderson gave up that tied this
These
game.
Cubs just aren't
And
putting
that
great
one's
swings
in
on the
the
baseball
first
in this
strike.
one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
Missed that one.
Makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here comes the slider from Anderson.
Foul ball
Bush
still
fouled
0-2.
that one off.
Slider. Low outside.
Here's another slider from Anderson.
He goes down.
That one was in. Strike 3 looking as Bush goes down. That will be Anderson's
Next for the
third
Cubs,
K on the day.
Carson Kelly.
Carson
Grounded down
Kelly
his
is at
first
the
time.
plate.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Kelly waits for the first pitch.
This game has been so
And
tight.
that one's in
Feels
for a
like the
strike.
next team to score
Kelly,
will win it.
a second-round pick back in
All
2012.
tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. This to
And that
third.
one got hit to Donovan at third. Throws it across the
Andrews
diamond,
throws
gets
the
the first
and the
out,
first
gets the
two
second
set
out,
down
I'm
to the
sorry,
top of the fifth.
as Kelly goes down. Pete Crow Armstrong is
So
coming
up
to the
next for
plate. He is
Chicago,
0 for
Pete
1.
Crow Armstrong. Maybe
He flew
expecting
out
a
in
bunt
his
here.
first at
Third
bat.
baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
That one's in for a strike. Anderson 0 for 5 as he struck out twice in last night's game.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
He's 0 for 1 right now.
Sliced hard
And
but
he
foul.
fouled that one off. Count is 0 and 2.
Middle outside.
2 down.
0-2
nobody on.
count. Here comes the slider from Anderson.
Ball. No.
That one misses as that one goes to 1 and 2.
Changeup. Low outside.
All right, let's see.
And a
That
foul
one
ball, he stays
is
alive.
fouled off. Count is
Slider.
1
Middle outside.
1 and 2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Here comes the slider from Anderson.
Swings
Crow
through that one,
Armstrong
it's a strike.
swings over it. 5 innings in the books.
Halfway home. All even,
Score
one
is still
apiece.
tied at 1 as we go to the bottom of the inning here in Seattle. Cade Anderson having a little bit of a mixed bag with
Back
his
at T-Mobile
MLB
Park.
debut.
Started the sixth, John Schaumburg
And
with Chris Singleton.
Dims
Leading off, Ian
Put
Happ.
up 3 runs in the bottom of the inning. It is 4-1 entering the 6th. Let's take a look and see what happened because, yeah, we didn't expect that. So, let's see. Fifth inning. So, Ref Snyder. So, Miles Mastrobuoni opened it with a walk. Ref Snyder hit a homer to left, and then Raleigh, well, he followed right behind him, hit a homer of his own. So, that's your 3 runs. So, that's why we're up. It is 4-1 here in the 6th inning. And I'd say so far it's a pretty interesting matchup here. And I'll be back in just 1 second. All right, so we are back. So that's how we're up 4-1 as Cade Anderson is on the mound.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
He's sitting at 65
Four-seam
pitches
fastball. Low outside.
through 5 innings. Let's see how the pitch count looks.
He's been very consistent with his command out there
Hap
on the mound, consistently
spent his
throwing
entire
at the
10-year
knees.
career with
Pretty
the Cubs.
impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
I can honestly say that's a bit of a surprise, especially with all the movement I've seen. Hap hits that one, but that one is foul. Count is 0-2. So here comes a changeup from Anderson. And Hap fouls that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And the 0-2.
Here comes a fastball from Anderson. And that one hits to second. Mashaboni makes the play as he throws it to first, and we've got our first out here in the 6th inning. Seiya Suzuki is up. He's 1 for 2 with a single.
Used the big part of the field last time.
2
Nice
for
liner
6
to center.
overall with a single and a double.
Middle outside.
We'll see how he responds here. That one hit on the ground.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
Crawford makes the play at short. They get him at first. And we've got 2 outs. Alex Bregman at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout.
Free agent side.
High outside.
Here comes the pitch to Bregman. That
Bregman
one's in
thought
for a
that
strike.
one missed,
Bregman
and
says,
here comes
"Oh
the change.
hell no!"
Good
And
eye at the plate. They'll
he was
overturn
right.
the call.
That was the
Still
ball.
2 challenges left for them.
Changeup. Low middle.
2 down,
Here
nobody
comes the
on.
change-up to Bregman. And that one missed. Count is 2-0.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes a fastball. And
High fly
Bregman
ball,
fouled that
curling
one off.
foul
Count
down the
is
right
2-1.
side.
Clearly trying to stay
outside.
back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And he hits a ground
Change-up,
ball
hit on the
right
ground.
side. Fair ball.
Oh. Past the
Around
shift.
first, digging for 2.
Bregman's going to hit in the second.
There's the tag.
But he's going to get tagged out, trying for
Gotta try to
2.
stretch that one
And
into a double, but he
we're going to the
wasn't
bottom
able
of the
to let it
inning.
happen. Nice
And
job
the
to get to
M's
the
are
ball and fire
ahead
that one into second, just in
4-1
time to
as
get the out
Crawford
and
just,
end the inning.
he goes, "Hi." He looks at him and goes, "Come on, hi, come to the bag. We're just going to tag you out."
7th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson.
5-1.
In striking
Cubs
distance, but
are
have some work to
down.
do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Four-seam fastball.
74 pitches from Anderson.
Two of the most
We
potent
enter the
offenses in the
7th
game
inning.
squaring off.
Low inside.
0-1.
He hits that one on the ground, but it goes foul.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
And another
Fights it
foul.
off, you'll
Count
see
still
another.
remains at 0-2.
High outside.
I've got a feeling that Anderson is going to come out when this is all said and
There's
done.
a swing and a drive.
And that one is going to go foul
And
into
that
the
one is
seat.
foul, so we'll try it again.
He went golfing for that one.
Low inside.
Got
Got him on a change.
Now,
He goes,
strikeouts
I don't know.
Swanson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
And it was overturned,
And
so
it
it's
was
1
a
and 2
ball.
count.
Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-2.
He hits that one on the ground to Donovan. Donovan whips it across. They get the out.
That's the first out in the top of the
And
7th.
Swanson
Okay,
ends
Siggy,
up
I think
grounding
we
out.
can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its
And
fans
that's
some
it.
reasons to be
Anderson
excited
is
about what
coming
he can do
out.
at this level.
I think so too,
His
Boog.
night
It's always such a
is
good
done.
feeling to see someone attack a new challenge
he gets
and do
Swanson,
well at it.
and,
that's what we're
yeah.
witnessing.
Shit. Damn, that really sucked. All right, let's go.
Today, it's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed.
The left-hander.
And Jose A. Ferreira is coming in. 47 games, 4-5, 3 holds, 53 in the third innings, 3.04 ERA, 26.1 on the strikeout percentage. Right-handers are hitting 296.
Number 13 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.
Anderson gets the win. The team.
Trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton,
5-1.
I'm John Shelby saying so.
Cade Anderson gets his first win of the year. Shota Umagana goes 8-7. Mariners get the win. Cal Raleigh player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with 2 homers and 2 RBIs. Cade Anderson gets his first victory. Goes 6 1/3, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. He gives up an earned run. Umagana goes 5 innings, gives up 6 hits, 7 Ks, 1 walk, and 4 earned runs. So Michael Busch had a homer and an RBI. That was their only run. Magana, like I said, went 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, walk, and 7 Ks. Kenley Jansen goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, gives up a run, a walk, and a K. Ben Brown, 2 innings, a hit, and 2 strikeouts. Daniel Palencia goes 1/3 of an inning and gets a K. For the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni had a double, J.P. Crawford a triple, Raleigh 2 homers, Ref Snyder 1, Raleigh 2 RBIs, Ref Snyder 2, and Mastrobuoni with a 1. Julio Rodriguez and Nathan Lucas were both hit by pitches. Naylor stole his 11th base on the year. Anderson goes 6 1/3, 4 hits, gives up a run, strikes out 4. Jose A. Ferreira goes an inning and a third, gets a K. Casey Legamina goes an inning and a third, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And that was it. I have to say, Cade Anderson showed up and he showed out here in his major league debut. I did not know what to expect from this kid. I really had no idea. But damn, I like this young rotation. Between him and Sloan, then honestly at this point the next one I'm waiting on is Colt Emerson. Emerson, when he's ready to come up, oh my God, this could get interesting. But the Mariners get the win. They take a 2-0 lead in the series. Final score 5-1. As we will get ready for game number 3 in this series. I know I said I was going to do a full one for the final game because it was going to be Cade Orton versus Logan Gilbert, but honestly, I didn't expect Cade Anderson to make his major league debut today. That was not on my bingo card. But we will definitely. So Cade Horton is 14-5. Logan Gilbert is 12-7. Yeah, let's. You know what? Let's take a look at some shit real quick. I'm gonna do. Or some. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go back to player lock, and we're gonna work with. I think we're gonna do. We're either gonna do player lock with Logan Gilbert, or we're gonna player lock with somebody in the field. Thinking about maybe player locking with somebody in the field. Let me take a look. See who's on the lineup today. You got Lucas, Raleigh, Rodriguez, Clemens, Naylor, Donovan, Arozarena's DHing, Masterboni, and Crawford. I don't know if I want to. I don't really want to do DH. You know what? Let's go. Let's play our lock with Brendan Donovan. So we're gonna play our lock with Brendan Donovan for this game, and this is the final game of the series. Logan Gilbert versus Cade Orton. We have a 2-0 lead
We're
in
here
the series.
in Seattle, Interleague Baseball
here in
on
Seattle.
MLB The Show. It's the Chicago
Looking
Cubs
for win
taking
number
on the
75.
Seattle Mariners.
And a 3-0 lead. I hit the wrong. Yeah, I'll tell you, I hit the wrong.
Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
So Anderson went 6 1/3, 4 hits, a run, 4 Ks, and 81 pitches in his MLB debut. I'd say pretty damn well. We are here in Seattle, and let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens here as Logan Gilbert takes the mound. 26 appearances, 12-7, 177.2, and he's pitched a 4 ERA, 1.05 WHIP, 199 strikeouts, 27.9 on the strikeout rate, 3.9 on the walk rate, and
Three. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Take 3. Out.
so we've got a runner at second. That's Pete Crow Armstrong. Ian Happ is at the plate, and it looks like we're going to be in the field.
Ian Happ up to hit.
We got 2 outs, runner at second, 3-1 count. Donovan is at third.
He's really good at hitting it.
So we're going
Man
to
at
see where this
second.
goes.
Worm
This
burner
one.
into the
Oh,
outfield for
wow.
a knock. Crow Armstrong rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely.
Ooh, and the Cubs go up
Frustrated not
2-0,
getting any outs on that play.
unfortunately.
Good job of cutting off the bad throw
one
from the outfield,
didn't-
but nothing to show for it.
Didn't go the way
Plus,
we
the
were
run
hoping.
scored.
3.
So Donovan is coming to the plate.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan
He has a
Donovan.
career high right now
He's
of
definitely
20
gonna finish
homers.
the year with a new career high in
He's
homers.
opening
We
the
just
top
don't
of
know
the
how many
second.
he's going to hit quite yet.
Cade Horton is on the mound. Horton throws a 4-seamer, sweeper, change, curveball, and a 2-seamer. This should be fun. Good 5-pitch mix. And Donovan, he lined it right to Swanson. A damn good hit coming off the bat, but Swanson goes.
But you will get some high fives.
Swanson's like,
When you
oh,
make
that's
great
mine.
You feel like
Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
So we got Naylor sitting at first. We got 1 out as Donovan will come to the plate. Horton's still on the mound here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Brendan Donovan, he's 0 for 1. This one in the
Donovan
right field.
hits this one to the right.
Stays
It
fair.
drops.
Lead runner around
Donovan
second.
is hustling to second as the
And
throw
it'll be
comes
runners at
in.
second and third,
And
only
Donovan
one
gets
away.
a double as we've got runners, both runners in scoring position, 1 out.
Isn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay
And
disciplined,
Randy
guide the ball
Arozarena
the
coming to
ball,
the plate.
and play.
So hopefully Arozarena can bring across
Now
8
it's
run,
Randy
hopefully,
Arozarena.
maybe.
So RBI spot.
God
Chris,
willing.
This is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses.
Up the middle,
That
and
one.
he knocks it down.
Ow. right off the pitcher. He makes the throw to first to get the out, but we scored. So Arozarena gets an RBI off of Cade Horton, literally. And Miles Mastrobuoni is at the plate.
Runner at
a
second,
2-2 count.
We're here at the bottom of the fourth.
Donovan is at second.
He's trying for third.
And that one's hit on the ground to third. They're going to throw Mastrobuoni out. 4 innings in the books. We get a hit. We get a run. But that's it.
And the Mariners won.
So it'll be Bregman, Suzuki, and Bush as we get ready to enter inning number 5.
3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 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 3. You're out. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out.
All right, so we got 2 outs. Donovan is at first. Horton is still in the game. Naylor is at first. Donovan is in.
So 2 down.
And
now here is Brendan Donovan.
He's looking for another hopeful hit here. And first pitch from Horton. Donovan lines it into right. We get runners at first and second as Arozarena is coming to the plate with a chance.
Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena at the ground out. That one hit on the ground to first. Bush makes the play, and that will be the final out. 6th inning is in the books. Cubs ahead.
It's 3-1.
3-1 as it'll be Happ, Bregman, and Suzuki as we get ready to open inning number 7.
That's ball 4. Out. Out. You're out. Out. 3.
Phil Maton is in.
You're out. Out.
Jimmy Garcia, Casey Legamina.
Out. Out. 3. 3. Out. Out.
So we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Josh Naylor has grounded out. The closer, Hunter Harvey, is in. And Brendan Donovan will be coming to the plate with Randy Arozarena following him.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Brendan Donovan digs in now.
Donovan looking for another hit.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Damn it. Hit that one in the center, and that one's going to be an out. That was not good. Crow Armstrong makes the play there. And Arozarena singles. Mastrobuoni hit a 2-run homer. We tied it. We're going into extras. It is the bottom of the 11th inning. Naylor is standing on second. Daniel Palencia is on the mound. Brendan Donovan. He's 2 for 4 on the day. We've got a chance here to maybe, just maybe, push this lead.
All set for the bottom of the 11th.
Maybe win this.
Getting ready to hit.
Donovan at the plate. He is 2 for 4.
Swinging a
And
foul.
that one fouled off. Palencia threw a 100+ mile an hour 4-seamer. He throws a 4-seamer, slider, and a split finger.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Donovan would I would love nothing more than to get this hit here.
Second.
And that's it. Donovan sends this one into the stands, and he's going to send everybody home happy. 5-3, Seattle gets the win over the Cubs. Brendan Donovan walks it off here in Seattle. Seattle sweeps the Cubs 3-0. And this was one hell of a way to walk off the series.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
As soon as I heard that crack of that bat, I was like, oh shit, it's gone. And it was so gone. Oh man. Well, Brendan Donovan, I mean, I'm sorry, Brendan Donovan got to be player of the game. I mean, bring in the last 2 runs. 5-3. Matt Brash gets his second win on the year. Daniel Palencia, 5-2 on the year. Mariners sweep Cubs 3-0. 5 hits, 5 runs, 9 hits, 0 errors. Cubs 3 runs off of 8 hits, no errors. And yep, that's what I figured. Brendan Donovan, player of the game. Matt Brash, a third of an inning pitched, he gets the win. Daniel Palencia goes an inning and a third, 2 hits, a strikeout, and an earned run. I mean, honestly, if we're going to be technical about it, it should be 2, but how they handle the ghost run shit it's weird, but whatever. So for the Cubs, Michael Busch, Dansby Swanson, and Miguel Amaya hit doubles. Ian Happ had a homer. Busch had an RBI. Happ had 2. Nico Horner had a sacrifice hit. Pete Crow Armstrong stole his 21st base on the year. Cade Horton goes 6, gives up 4 hits, 1 run, walked 3, struck out 6. Phil Maton goes an inning, gets a K. Holby Milner went an inning, and that was it. Hunter Harvey blew the save. He went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Daniel Palencia ends up getting tagged with the loss. He went an inning in the 3rd, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs. They say 1 earned, but whatever. And then he struck out 1, so that was it for that. As for the Mariners, Cody Clemens had a double. Donovan and Mastrobuoni had homers. Arozarena had an RBI. Brendan Donovan had 2. Mastrobuoni had 2. Gilbert goes 5, gives up 5 hits, 3 runs, walked 4, struck out 6. Jose A. Ferreira goes an inning, gets a strikeout. Yimi Garcia goes an inning and 2/3, gives up a hit and a walk. Casey Legamina goes 3 innings, gives up 2 hits, K's 3. Matt Brash ends up getting the victory. He goes 1/3 of an inning, gets a K. He improves to 2-1 on the year. Again, Mariners sweep the Cubs 3-0 here. As, it was very interesting here. Brendan Donovan walks it off with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 11th inning. As we take a 4-game, we take one is now a 4-game winning streak to the Phillies, to face the Phillies at home. In Game 1, it'll be George Kirby and Christopher Sanchez. Game 2, it'll be Luis Castillo and Jesus Luzardo. And Game 3, Ryan Sloan versus Gage Wood. We will have a travel day. And then, oh boy. Former Mariner Brian Wu will be facing Cade Anderson. Wow. Shit. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun for sure. Holy shnikes, that's gonna be a lot of fun. That will be, that's gonna be interesting. Shit. Kirby and Sanchez in Game 1. Luzardo and Castillo in Game 2. And then Game 3, Gage Wood and Ryan Sloan Oh my God. Shit. And then we have the travel day. So we're going to go ahead and finish off the homestand here. The final 3. We're going to go ahead and finish off the homestand here. Let's see, we're going to try and finish it off here pretty quick. And what we're going to do, we're just going to do, I think we're going to do player locks for these 3 games. So, all right, we're going to player lock for the first game. We're going to player lock. We're not going to player lock the pitcher. That's not my thing. Shit. Who should we player lock? We player lock Donovan. That was kind of fun. And what? Let's player lock Nathan Lucas for game 1. So we're gonna player lock Nathan Lucas as the Phillies, who are 67-64, to come into town to face the 75-55 Seattle Mariners.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as 2 of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these 2 are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch.
All right, so we got a good pitching matchup. Sanchez, 26 starts, 13-7.
Pitching duel in this one.
Kirby, 27 starts, he's 12-7. 2.67 the ERA for Sanchez, 3.68 the ERA for Kirby, 7.96 Ks for 9, 9.1 for Kirby, and walks per 9, 1.28 for Sanchez, 1.79 for Kirby. So excellent pitching matchup. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see how it goes here. First game here in Seattle, and let's see how it goes. As George Kirby, 27 games started, he's 12-7, 186 innings pitched, 3.68 ERA, 122 WHIP, 188 Ks. Here we go. Clemens hits a 2-run homer. So Cody Clemens hit a 2-run homer. We've got Nathan Lucas coming up, 1 out. Donovan struck out.
1 down. Nathan Lucas.
We're in the bottom of the second as Sanchez looking to get another one. But Lucas looking to get himself on base. Lefty-lefty matchup here. And Sanchez is going to hit that one in the center. I'm sorry, Lucas is going to hit that one in the center, and that's going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. J.P. Crawford is going to come to the dish. And we're going to hit the mound for inning number 3 as Adolis Garcia will come to the plate.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding.
So we're here in right field with...
this one in the air, right field.
That one's going to land down and
hops over the wall.
That one bounced over the wall for an automatic double.
Double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as
Kyle
you
Schwarber
in the second base.
Eli Witt.
No worries in the world. You know
Wiltz
what? He put a really good swing.
Went hitless in his MLB debut for the Nationals.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
So they hit a grand slam and went up 4-2. So we got Donovan on first. We got 2 outs. Sanchez will face Lucas. It is 4-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Foul ball
and
there.
that one fouled off. The Rays increased their lead to 3 games over the Yankees. Of course, Lucas picked up and part of that trade with
Comes up empty.
part of that trade
started in and
with
ended
Toronto
up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball 1.
Of course, Lucas and Jimmy Garcia will be heading back home towards the end of this month when we travel to Toronto.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
We will face former Mariner Brian Wu to open up the series. And that one hit on the... Oh, Sanchez makes a nice play behind the back. And 4 innings in the books. Phillies ahead 4-2. As Christopher Sanchez just...
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stopped.
He made one hell of a play, and he was like, oh, that's mine. Okay. Make the throw and get the out.
Ball 4. 3. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out.
So we got Cody Clemens at first, 2 outs as Nathan Lucas comes to the plate.
2 outs, runner
in
first.
the bottom
Nathan
of the
Lucas.
6th. Sanchez still on the mound, 93 pitches in. And that one hit into right center field. The short second baseman came onto the outfield grass and made the play.
They trail it here, 4-2.
So we're down 4-2 as 6 innings in the books. Garcia, Schwarber, and Harper coming to the plate.
Out. 3. 3. You're out. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. You're out. 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 Out.
So we got 1 out. And we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Nathan Lucas will be coming to the plate facing Orion Kilgrig. And then it'll be J.P. Crawford to follow.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit.
So I am... oh, damn. Well, he's a damn good relief pitcher. He's got 3 pitches, a sweeper, a 4-seamer, and a 2-seamer, and they're all good. So, yeah, this is...
for 3 in this one.
This is gonna suck.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
There's a 2-seamer.
In the air to
and
left
that one
center.
hit in the air.
That one gets down.
That one dropped for a hit. We got a 1-out
run
single.
to the plate.
Lucas is at first.
Those could be
Crawford
we talked about.
is coming to the plate,
You're kind of
representing the tying run.
Hit something like
Crawford,
that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The 0-2.
That one bounces.
This one kicks away from Real Muto.
Catcher gets back and
Count
says,
goes to 1-2.
yeah, no.
The tying run at the plate. Tapped softly on the
hit
ground. Over to Turner for 1. Back to the pitcher.
Oh, they get the win.
That's the ball game.
Double play there.
Right there. Get that ball on the ground.
As Philly takes game 1, 4-2.
4-2.
Snaps the Mariners' 4-game winning streak.
I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Christopher Sanchez goes to 14-7. Kirby falls to 12-8. Orion Kilgreen gets his 20th save on the year. Phillies take game 1 here today. The final of 4-2. Trey Turner, player of the game, he went 2 for 4 with a grand slam. He pretty much, he was their offense. So, man, So Adolis Garcia had a double. Armando Sosa had a triple. Turner had the homer, 4 RBIs. He also grounded into a double play. Sanchez had a wild pitch. He went 6 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs. Earned 3 walks, 8 Ks. Jose Alvarado goes an inning and a third, 2 Ks. Tanner Banks goes a third of an inning. And then Orion Kilkaring, I can't pronounce this kid's last name to save my ass, goes an inning, gives up a hit, gets his 20th save on the year. For the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder had a double. Clemens had a homer, 2 RBIs. Raleigh and Crawford grounded into double plays. Kirby goes 4 innings. He gives up 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, a K. Jose A. Ferreira goes an inning, gives up a hit, gets a K. Jimmy Garcia goes an inning, gives up a hit, gets 3 Ks. Edward Bizarro goes an inning and 2/3, gets 4 Ks. And Andres Munoz goes an inning and a third. He gets a strikeout, and that was it. So game 1 goes to the Phillies, 4-2. So we will see what happens with game number 2 coming up shortly. All right, so we are down 1-0 in the 3-game series. We have game 2, Luis Castillo versus Jesus Luzardo. As we'll get ready to get into that one. We will do another player lock. Let's see. You know what? Let's go with the DH Rob Refsnyder in this one. So we're gonna player lock with the DH Rob Refsnyder, as we will see an interesting pitching matchup here.
We're here in Seattle, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners.
M's are 75 and 57. And this will be interesting. So we're just going to get into it. We're not even going to cover anything.
On the hill for the Mariners,
Luis Castillo, 26 starts, 10-9, 171.1 innings pitched, 4.41 ERA, 135 WHIP. Schwarber led it off with a homer. So Kyle Schwarber led it off with a home run. And we will start it off here. Rob Refsnyder against Jesus Luzardo to start off the bottom of the first inning. Left-hander Jesus Luzardo. And Refsnyder hits this one into right. It's going to be caught for the first out of the game. That one did not go well as Garcia made the play.
Ball 4, take your base.
So we're now moving on to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We've got 1 out as Refsnyder will face Luzardo.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Rob Refsnyder will hit next. Fly to right his first time.
Refsnyder flew out to Garcia to open the game. That one's inside for a ball. Rays increase their lead to 4 games over the Yankees. So they went up by 1.
Line
And
drive.
that one hit right to the
away.
shortstop, and that's going to be out number 2 is Trey Turner. Makes the play on that one.
You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
Out. Save.
So we are now moving on to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Luzardo is still on the mound. Refsnyder's coming in to lead off the 6th.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
Well, these Mariners, to put
that
it
one was
bluntly,
up first,
need to
right?
put together more
Refsnyder,
competitive
a
at-bats,
5th round pick
and I don't
back
think
in
they've lived up to their own
2012.
expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count
the
full in this
four-seam
ball
fastball
game,
that was
and
up.
that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
And that one is centered to right, but it's going to drop for a hit. So Refsnyder opens the 6th with a single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many
Cal
reps in
Raleigh
the cages working
will be
on
up
going
next.
to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the number 2
Raleigh
hitter,
coming to the
Cal
plate.
Raleigh.
He's 0
He's
for
not
2.
going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage.
Step off, throw to first.
Refsnyder dives back
really
in
close.
safely.
Next offering,
That
popped
one
in the air, right
is
field.
popped into right field. We're going to go back to
One
first as Garcia makes the play on the ball. And that will be the first out.
Go ahead, run on base.
Julio
Julio
Rodriguez is up next.
Up next for the Mariners. The 0-1. In the air to left
Rodriguez.
center.
Gets that into left center. Oh, that's going to get caught.
And
And
there are two
we're going to
outs.
haul back to first. That's going to be out number 2.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 2, Cody.
So 2 down.
Cody Clemens coming
up
to the
next for the
plate.
Mariners.
Clemens 0-2 count.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and
Well,
that's the inning. It's the Phillies
that
1,
didn't end
and
well.
the Mariners 1.
Well, that didn't end well.
You're out. Out. 3. 3. 3. Out. You're out.
So they are now up 4-1. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. We've got Miles. We got Miles Mastrobuoni at first. 2 outs as Refsnyder
Back
comes
to the
to the
top of the
plate.
order. Now it's the
Luzardo
Mariners'
is
team.
cruising.
Refsnyder, 1 for 3.
As it looks like we're going to drop game number 2 here, unfortunately. That
Here's a
one's high.
run-scoring opportunity.
Ball.
You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
This one
And
in the air, center
Refsnyder
field.
hits this one into center, but
And
it's
that
going to
is
get
that.
caught. 8 innings in the books.
One
Phillies
hit, one
ahead
Through it full.
4-1.
It's the Phillies 4 and the Mariners
And
1.
Sosa,
You're watching Mariners
Stout,
baseball on the
and
show,
Garcia
Northwest.
come to the plate for the 9th inning.
3. That's ball 4. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Rodriguez hit a 2-run homer, but we still lose the game 5-3.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some
It got close, but
Key
we
pitching
ended
and
up losing
defense
it.
in certain spots. Definitely.
Jesus
a fun one to
Luzardo,
watch.
named player of the game. He went
5-3
8
final score in
innings.
this one. For Chris
Gave up
Singleton
6
and our
hits,
entire
5
crew here at
strikeouts,
MLB
and an
The
earned
Show,
run.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Castillo got the loss, 7 innings, 5 hits, 8 Ks, a walk, and 2 earned runs. Orion Kuraging got to save his 21st of the year. So for the Phillies, Bryson Stott had a double. Schwarber Marsh and Realmuto had home runs. Schwarber had 2 RBIs. Marsh had 2. Realmuto had 1. Harper had a sac hit. Sosa and Turner had stolen bases. Luzardo goes 8 innings, gives up 6 hits, earned run, and 5 Ks. Zach Pop goes the third of an inning, gives up a hit, which ends up being the 2-run homer to Julio Rodriguez. He walked 1 guy, and then, Orion Kerrigan came in, got the final 2 outs, got his 21st save, and yeah, that was pretty much it. So for the Mariners, Crawford had a double. Rodriguez and Clemens had homers. Rodriguez had 2 RBIs, driving his total to 89. Clemens had an RBI. Donovan committed a fielding error. A wild pitch from Luis Castillo. Castillo goes 7. 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned a walk and 8 Ks. Andres Munoz pitched the 8th. Pitched the 8th inning. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Yimi Garcia goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, gives up a run, a walk, and a strikeout. Edward Bazardo goes 1/3 of an inning, gets it closed down. But we still lose 5-3 as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead here in the series. And they're looking for the sweep here tomorrow. They will definitely be looking for the sweep. It will be Ryan Sloan and Gage Wood. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, so we're going to jump in. We're going to quick manage this last one. We'll see how it goes. It'll be Ryan Sloan against Gage Wood. And, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people looking for some days off. So J.P. Crawford needs some time off, and Cole Young will play in his place. Miles Mastrobuoni is also taking the day off. Leo Rivas will come in for his spot. Naylor, we're going to give him a day off. Andrew Kinzer is going to play first. And yeah, we're going to replace Cody Clemens with Victor Robles. Let's see here. Shit, honestly. Robles has good speed. You know what? We're going to put him. We're going to put Robles in center. And we're going to give Rodriguez the day off. We're going to have Rev Schneider play. We're going to have Rev Schneider play left. Do I have anybody who can beat? Nope. That's it. So Donovan is the only one. Oh, Donovan and Raleigh. Donovan and Raleigh and Lucas are going to be the only ones that are going to be stuck where they are, unfortunately. Alright, so this is what our lineup is going to look like. Let's see if we can get something done.
Save! Ow! Save! Ow!
So 4 innings in the books, and it's looking good. The minute I say that, we give up a run. I swear to God, the minute I say that, we give up a run.
You're out!
Kyle Schwarber tallied his 35th homer to right field. Yeah, that was not fun.
Take out!
We gave up another run. We're down 2-1. 2-0. Damn it.
Out!
Alright, we are pulling Sloan. We'll put in Jose A. Ferreira.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
We'll let him pitch.
Number 45, Jose A. Ferreira.
Well, we finally get a run in the bottom of the 7th. We're down 3-1. Kinzer came across the score on a Rivas single to right. So that's how we got our run. So we're in the bottom of the 8th inning.
You're out.
So 9th inning, Ferreira will face Pedro Leon, Brandon Marsh, and Kyle Schwarber. Marsh we give up a single to Marsh.
Ball 4, take your base.
Walk Schwarber. Got a fly out from Kyle Isbell. We got 2 outs. Can we get out of this? I hope.
You're out.
We do get out of it. So bottom of the 9th, the Robles, Kinzer, and Donovan to face the closer.
Now pitching for
Yep.
Philadelphia, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Kerkering. Okay, that's how you say it. Orion Kerkering. This is gonna suck.
Out.
Kinzer gets on with a single. He's 3 for 4. He's having a good day. He's 3 for 4. Shit, he's the lone hot spot we got.
Ball 4, take your base.
Walk Donovan, so we got 2 runners on and 1 out. Rosarena is up. Please? Son of a damn! We won it in walk-off fashion as Randy Rosarena hit a 3-run homer off of Orion Kerkering, and we avoid the sweep. Final score 4-3. Jose A. Ferreira gets the victory. Shit. So for the Phillies, Schwarber and Marsh had homers. Schwarber, Marsh, and Rafael Marchant had RBIs. Schwarber, Marsh, and Adolis Garcia had stolen bases. Gage Wood had a wild pitch. He goes 6, gives up a hit, walk 3, K10. Alvarado goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, an earned run, and a walk. Tanner Banks goes an inning and a third, gets a K, and then Orion Kerkering basically blows his chance at a save, giving up a 3-run homer. He gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, and a walk. Blew the save. It didn't go well for him. For the Mariners, Andrew Kinzer had a double. Andy Rosarena had a homer. He had 3 RBIs. Rivas had the other. Cole Young grounded into a double play. Sloan goes 6, gives up 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Walked 3, struck out 12. Ferreira goes the final 3 innings, gives up 4 hits, a run, a walk, and a K. And just, damn. Just one swing of the bat changed everything, and Randy Rosarena walked it off at home. So we avoid the sweep. So, unfortunately, Lazo Montez got sent back down to AA for poor performance. He looked like he was on the move. He looked like he was on the rise. And Raylan Thomas got called up from AA to AAA to take Montez's place. So can't argue with that. All right, so we avoided the sweep. We won the game in walk-off fashion. We got a travel day, and then we are heading back up to Toronto. And oh, really? No Brian Wu? Nope. Wow. That kind of sucks. We'll be back in just a second. So it looks like we won't be facing Bryan Woo at all. Instead, it'll be Cade Anderson versus Dylan Cease in Game 1. Trey Savage versus Logan Gilbert in Game 2. And then Game 3, George Kirby and Shane Bieber. Wow. That kind of sucks, if I'm going to be honest. That kind of sucks. I'd like to know what the hell happened. Okay. I guess Woo. Oh, okay. I guess Woo. So Woo must have pitched the day before. Well, damn. Damn, that sucks. I was kind of looking forward to it. All right, so yeah. So the next series, we will be on the road. Ending the month of August, we've got a 3-game series against Toronto. Then we will officially close out the month with the first game at Boston, and then we have the final 2 games against Boston on the road before we head back home. We will also be in the middle of September call-ups. I'm going to be curious to see who gets called up, honestly. So, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to Game 1 at least. Cade Anderson coming off of his first victory of the year. We'll be facing Dylan Cease, so that's going to be a matchup I'm going to be paying attention to for damn sure. I'm going to be paying attention to that for damn sure. That will be on the next stream, which will. Right now, it's going to be over the weekend. I don't know what day exactly, but it's going to be over the weekend. It's either going to be Saturday. It's either going to be sometime Saturday or it's going to be Sunday. I know that for a fact. I don't know, like I said, I don't know when, but that's going to be the case. As for the college football, I've already advanced to the end of this. I've already advanced to the bowl season for 2032. Right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. I'm sitting on a couple of offers from 2 different colleges for coordinator positions. But I don't know. I'm either thinking about possibly taking those or possibly shutting down the college football franchise. I don't know, because I'm just not sure what I want to do with that one just yet, because we're probably about 2 months away. I think we're about 2 months away, because let me take a look here at the calendar. So, we're 2 months away. So, I don't know. It's a possibility. I'm not sure if I want to start a new one or not for college football. That's kind of I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, if we're going to be completely honest about that. Plus, I'm really kind of enjoying playing MLB a lot more. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to bring it into it. Well, I'm going to bring it into it as far as ending the season. I'll probably I'll probably play the bowl game, but after that, going into the off season, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not sure if I want to continue with Michigan, if I want to start over, or just, I don't know. I got to think about that one because there's too much. There's way too much time in between. There's still way too much time in between now and when College Football 27 will drop, because that won't drop till July. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Be back Saturday, sometime Saturday or Sunday for the next live stream, which we will do the Blue Jay series. We'll do the 6-game road trip through Toronto and Boston. We'll get that one out. We'll get that one in. That'll be our next live stream, and like I said, that'll be sometime between Saturday and Sunday. I do know that for certain. I don't know when, but I do know that for certain. So, and then we will get ready to power on through the rest of the season and head towards the playoffs and see how it goes. So, until then, until either tomorrow or Sunday, I will see you guys. I will see you guys later. There's an off chance, and I say off because I don't really know. There's an off chance that I may be on here tonight. Depends on... Well, it kind of depends on if the NFL draft is actually interesting, but I don't think it will be. I mean, as far as I know, it'll be interesting, but the next series, the road trip series with Toronto and Boston, that's either going to start later tonight or over the weekend. Possibly, I'm thinking it's possible. I'm thinking possibly about leaning it towards the weekend, just so I can try and get all 6 games in. Until then, I will see you guys later, and y'all have a great day.